everybody. We are a stream. What are we streaming about? It's MakeCode Arcade. My name is Vivian. I'm at Livestream on the MakeCode forums.
Nice, keeping it tight and on point. I'm Richard, at Richard on the MakeCode forums.
All the things she said were true. I'm Shannon, at Shakao on the MakeCode forum.
And we only say true things on this stream. Don't you forget.
Yeah, this live stream is about many things. High efficiency coding, the truth, animal facts. But most of all, we're about the truth.
Yep. So much that we say it twice.
Yep. That's our motto.
And today we have a plan. It is a simple plan, and we will execute it in one stream. And that plan is making a music editor. So, but it's not just any music editor. It's a very constrained idea of a music editor. So my thought is we'll have 4 measures, right? Classic number of measures. And each measure, you give it a number. And what number is it? It's going to be a chord number. So if it's like 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, etc. And then so you choose the chord you want. And then the other thing you do is you can record rhythms onto it. And then the rhythm you play, the playback, the notes, will pick a random note from the chord and play it. And it's not going to be hard. But big questions are how many frequencies are in each half step? I have no idea. So maybe we'll just
How many frequencies are in each half step?
Yeah, like if you start on C, how many, because C is a number, right? So let's see.
Yeah.
That's 262.
So
276.
yeah, C is 262. I don't know if it's completely straight.
Yeah. It's okay. Worst comes to worst.
Yeah.
I'll make a giant array.
Maybe I can code that up for you right now. Maybe I'll give you a get by semitone function.
Excellent. Okay, excellent. So this is a multi-threaded stream, not to worry. And we're going to put constraints on ourselves so it won't be hard. So my thought is I'm just going to make the 4 things. And so, okay, let's see. How do we want this to look? We want it to be the screen divided by 4. Okay, screen minus sum. So currently it's 160, which is a nice divisible by 4 number. Let's just... okay, 160 divided by 4 is 40. I'll just make it 30 wide, I think. And then I'm going to make these like this. Oops, that's the wrong direction to scroll. We're just gonna, broad strokes here. Oh, I can't see the done button. Okay. We're not gonna worry too much. Okay, so we're gonna make a new kind. It's measure 1 chord. That doesn't even look close to a chord of the screen. Measure 1 chord. Measure 1. Is that a chord of the screen? Is it because I made it 30? That's fine. Okay, we're gonna make another one. Wait, let's rename this one. Measure 1 chord button. We're gonna make a bunch of these. New variable. Measure 2 chord button. Measure 2.
Renamed, maybe? I think you renamed measure 1 chord. Or did you do that on purpose?
Did they look... Wait, I'm confused.
Is it supposed to be a chord and then a button to go with the chord? Or no?
I feel like we'll click on it and then we'll pop up like the text editor to be like, what number do you want it to be? And then we'll be like, 4. Does that make sense?
Oh, okay. Cool.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Please keep on bringing up your concerns, Shannon. We're not gonna get through this if we go too far from the right path. Not 32. Oh my goodness. Okay, new kind. Measure 3. How am I gonna pick the measure?
What notation for chords do you use?
I was thinking
Vivian,
we could just do the numbers.
Like
just like the 1, 2, 3.
Oh, so you want to do like the intervals, not like the WHWWWHH thing?
Oh my god. Yeah. No. I want
Okay.
this. Yeah, I've never even heard of that one. What's that one for?
Oh, it's just whole step, half step, whole step, half step.
Where
whole
do
step,
people
half step.
use that?
I like that.
Ah.
They use it for scales and for chords.
But like where? Like where did they use that notation? I guess this is not E. Is that what you're saying, Shannon? Oh my gosh! Wait, did I do some?
I mean, I don't know. They just use it.
Yeah. So I think you're renaming instead of new. Sorry.
Sorry, Shannon. Measure 3 chord button. Okay, now we're on the right track. Let's position them out. Sorry, Richard. What were you saying?
I mean, I think they just it's just a notation for defining a scale.
Yeah, we'll probably use that to figure out what notes to play. But I'll pass you in like 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah. I don't know. What do you need? What do you need?
Well, it's what do you need? I can make anything happen. So
okay,
do you want like an octave? A note.
I'm thinking, okay, we want a thing that's like get me a note, and then the first one will be like the note. This could be like a string or something, and then the second one will be how many half steps away.
Okay. You don't want an octave?
An octave will be 13 half steps. 1, 2. We can do octave too. That'd be nice. Octave's fine.
Okay.
So
I'll give you note as a string, octave, half steps.
Ah, excellent. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Great. Excellent. Okay, so we have 3 buttons, 4 buttons. Okay, 51, 20, that's 30, 81, 81. And then here we have 81, 111. Yeah, 111. Okay, let's see how that looks. Are they spread out even? No. Okay. Oh, it's because this is measure 2 and not measure 3, and this is measure 2 and not measure 4. Okay, now it'll be spread out and beautiful. Yeah, you know what? Oh, Shannon, do you have something?
I said beautiful.
Oh, okay, cool. I thought you were gonna come up with a good way to have it be spread out, but this is a broad strokes kind of stream today. Is that too tall? Too far down? Do. Okay, that's fine. Let's set the background color to appease Richard. Blue. Oh my gosh, I want a little character in the side to dance when it plays back.
Yes.
I want it so badly. Okay, so now we'll have a classic on button pressed. No. Do we want an overlaps? We'll do an overlaps. And then we'll see if the on button pressed. One of them is better than the other one, and I can't remember. I think this one's better. Yes. Okay, sure. We'll just go with this one. Oh, okay. And then let's make a sprite that's a controller. New variable, it'll be like hand. It'll be a new kind, hand. And then it's gonna be a hand. Imagine if it wasn't a hand. There's no time for shenanigans yet. We're gonna get this done.
There will be shenanigans.
No shenanigans. I feel like my backlog of games I want to finish is getting too big, because I just remembered I have to finish soccer game because we had all those good names too. And the newspaper game, I want to make graphs. maybe 1 week I'll just decide, no new games until I finish everything. And the chess, maybe we won't finish chess.
Suggestion in the chat says you should make a cow dance and call the game music.
I want this so badly, but I also want Shannon to help me. But I think I can do it. Shannon, if you want to make a cow, you can decide what you want to do, Shannon. If you want to make a cow, or if you want to.
Oh no, I'll be here as support.
Okay.
I want to watch. Vivian. I feel like if someone were to draw a cow dancing, it would be you.
We could
Someone's
have
hand is really good.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, okay. I love that idea. Would like to do it. We'll see if we can have time. Oh, and also I pulled out the wrong thing. We need an A button pressed. Okay, instead of this one. That was silly. If A button pressed, then we'll show. Is it possible to call the function and then like show it and then have the function return and then have this block until it's done? Probably not, right? Maybe we use storytelling extension because then we can just get the things easily. Yeah. Where is? Oh, it's right here. This way we could show like more intense chords and it'll be easier to choose. You don't have to go around the whole keyboard. It's better. It's a better user experience and it's easier for us. That's a win-win-win if I've ever heard of it. Okay, story extension, show player choices. And then we can only give people the nice sounding chords. So we'll have a classic I. Sure, we'll have a 4. We'll have a 5. And then maybe we'll have like a 7. How 7? Is this 7? This is 7. And then what other chords should we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just stick with 4 chords for now. I think that's enough for us. Okay. And then let's bring in the text sprites. Text, right? And then, okay, let's make, what's the best way to do this? Okay. This is not the text sprite. So I want to display the words on top of the buttons. Should I make the text sprite attached to the things and then we'll update the text based on the last thing? Sure. Yeah. We're doing an early arcade. What time is it? It's time for arcade sprite data. Okay, we're going to do this fast. There's no time for shenanigans today. It's already 1:12.
I think we're getting better at recognizing when that's happening.
Really? What would you say are the signs?
I don't know. You start doing it.
Oh, sure. Makes sense. Yep. Okay. Others, right? What are we doing? Okay, measure 1, chord buttons. Wait, what if I want to clean up my code, but I don't think it's time. Get sprite. I want to make this all into an array. Maybe I'll make it into an array anyway. And this will be like new variable. Measure. Did I have to make them all different kinds? They should all be the same kind.
Probably.
Yeah, what am I doing? Heck. Measure. We'll have the memories, of before. And then we'll make them all in this array. Just because I don't know how like array of sprites returns things. We want them in order. Or, just kidding. Okay, I'm going to make this just, walking down the road. I started walking down. But when I said we had 100% of a plan, that was a lie. It's more like we have the energy of a plan. Okay, so measure 2. Let's do this one, and then let's attach it. No, not this one. Attach it. Measure 2 chord buttons. And then it's going to be text. Maybe call it text sprite. No, I'm just going to call it text, and I won't be confused. And if I do get confused, chat, you got to remind me. Okay, and this we're gonna attach this one to measure 3 chord button, text sprite. Okay, and then we're gonna make another text sprite. And then measure 4 chord buttons, text sprite, text. Okay. And then let's do a function. And just to get it out of the onStart position text. And then we're going to loop over all the things, all the measure sprites. Okay, measure. And then for each of them, we're going to get the text thing as a sprite. And then we're going to put that temp text sprite. We're going to position that at the same place that the other things are. Maybe we also give it a high Z. We'll do that in here because because of laziness. Text. And then we're going to set the position, because we're going to have to do this when we like change the text sprite like value. And you know, it's like moving around. So X to be this X, Y to be that Y. Guys, why are we doing this? This is so much work. Okay.
Every time I warn you ahead of time.
It's because I'm not doing it. Okay. Temp text right Z. And it's gonna be 1,000. No, it's not gonna be 1,000. It's gonna be 10. Keeping it reasonable. Oh, also let's set the color, because this is silly. Each chord should be a different color. That's a V2. Text color, outline. Well, let's give it an outline instead. Temp text sprite. Let's do it before we position. Temp text sprite, outline 1, blue. That's fine. Let's see it. Is it because it's a sprite and not a text? Okay, we'll just do another one of these. But instead of measures, okay, let's do this up here. Instead of measures, it'll be text. And then we'll just do this and this. And then it will work. I got the fresh blocks. No, it's still sprites.
I think if you do something that is like text sprite, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Does that do anything? Nope.
Okay, I'll just do it here. I'll just do it when we create it, and that's fine. Text sprite. We're just going to make 4 of these, and then we're going to be like a surgeon and put it in the right places, and it won't be messy, and I'm not confused by how much code is already in this on start. No, sir. Yeah, this is a very reasonable amount of code to be 18 minutes in. Okay. Text sprite. Here we go. That was easy. Not bad. Now let's see it on top of the buttons. Oh. Somebody want to give me a quarter?
Oh, yeah.
No! I'm so sad. Why do I do this? I even saw beforehand that
Did
the
you
eyes.
take care of it?
What?
I was asking Shannon if she took care of it.
Okay. I saw like the eyes weren't moving, and I was like, well, we'll deal with that problem later. I wasn't even stopping to think like, is this gonna be an issue for me? That's fine. Okay, so this is...
All right, incoming extension.
Oh, thank you, Richard. Let's see this new extension. This is its debut. It happened so quickly. It's what we call a protege in the extension world. Okay, paste. Note lookup. Ooh. This is artisanal, fresh. Where is it?
Yeah. Music.
Oh, makes sense. Okay, we have lookup, note, root, octave, semitone. Oh, I see what you meant by octave. Cool. Okay. Is that the block?
Yep.
Okay, cool. And we're just going to bring it out just for fun. Okay, and then show player choices, and then we're going to set... I'm trying to decide if I want to set more things as the data or if I can just keep it all in the text sprite. There's no get text on it.
Vivian's really widening the gap between me and her with quarters.
You're welcome, Richard.
I would like Joey to add another function to this bot, which is it calculates how much money we have in quarters, and then tells us how much money to go for the average expenses of raising a puppy for a year.
And the rates. Okay, what do you guys think? Should this chord be a number that goes into an array that is which chord it is, or should it just be the name of the chord?
I don't. What do you mean name of the chord? Like you mean like C major or something?
Or just like the interval, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
In what? Wait.
So like if you're in the key of C, the 1 chord will be the C chord, and the 2 chord will be the D chord, and the 3 chord will be the E chord.
Well, what chord? Like the major chord, the minor chord?
Oh, yeah, it'll all be major chords.
Okay.
I'll just put the string in and we'll deal with the consequences later. Okay, measure 4 chord button. Okay, so let's put these in anywhere. It could have been at the end, I guess. Measure 2 chord. Okay. Okay, and then here in position text, instead of doing what we did before, let's set the temp text sprite text to be the thing from the sprite data as a string value data chord. I'm just worried when we play back later we're gonna regret this, but it's fine. Okay, last answer equals get less. Love. Okay, and then we're going to set the data as string to be get last answer. It's gonna be chord, and it's gonna be the measure, and then we're gonna call the function. We're gonna call the function very quickly before the simulator runs. Why is it mad? Oh.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be tough.
Oh yeah, that's.
I don't think you can do that. No, it's not gonna work.
It's not. Yeah. Maybe I will make an array. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably array.
Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. We're still gonna making arrays. Text, chord.
It's kind of tough to explain what was going on there without looking at the JavaScript. But basically, Vivian was trying to do what we call like downcast.
Richard, does that mean when you're sad?
I mean, so I think you could say
in this case,
basically text sprites are special, right? They're these like light blue blocks. And when you say use the sprite data to say get as sprite, it doesn't know that it's a text sprite. It's just like, oh, it's a generic sprite, so then it doesn't know it can do the special text sprite things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
And we can't do anything, so we're gonna do this instead, and it's great because it's 4 of the same blocks. We're just gonna add the new text sprite at the end. Is this some kind of record for longest on start?
No.
This is high efficiency coding, Vivian.
That's true. How many blocks have we gotten in only 24 minutes? A lot. Okay, so let's get this out of here. Oh wait, okay. Instead of getting this out of here, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do like index temp number. We might want to use this in the future. Okay, temp text sprite. Okay, we're going to get rid of this, and we're going to get the value from our list of texts. What did I call it? Chord text sprites. And it's going to be temp number. And what is this number going to be? We're going to go into arrays. We're going to find index of from measure buttons. This one. Okay, cool. Not gonna question it. It works. Okay, so then we call position text. It's gonna work. I didn't say to move the finger. Okay, move hand.
Also, Vivian, Unsigned Arduino in the chat says that their start blocks are longer.
Oh, excellent. Thank you.
I mean, if you don't count functions, like if you do functions that are just called in on start, like my dungeon game is very long.
Okay, good.
It's got like all the procedural generation in there.
I have tons of runway to work with. Okay, now I have a question. Does this not block? Or maybe it does block.
It does.
Okay, sure. Okay, well, let's do a sprite say and make sure. Let's sprite say.
It's blocking, but overlaps events run in their own fiber, so.
So we should use A button pressed.
No, you don't want to block there, or else you'll freeze your game.
I wanted to freeze. I wanted to freeze until we choose a thing, and then we choose it, and then
it won't. It'll freeze everything and will not even draw the thing to the screen. You don't want to pause there. So what you really want to do is, like, what's the issue you're running into right now? You want the other stuff in your game to stop going?
I think maybe I'm just not, my code is wrong, and I'll figure it out. I don't know. Yeah, okay. I was worried that get last answer wasn't picking up something from this. That's what I was worried about.
Oh no, it is.
Okay, cool. And then we'll just we'll have the hand say last answer. Just to make sure. This should be fine. Okay, that works fine. And let's do a variable that's like is selecting, I don't know, to be true. And then we'll be like, and the end will be like false. And then we'll do like an and when we check before we call this, just to make sure we don't queue up a lot of them. No, I didn't need to copy that. And not is selecting. Not.
And then you probably also, I would say you want to, before you do the set is selecting to false, put in like a pause for like 500.
That's like, that's like the salt when you eat food. It really adds something.
It'll just, it'll make it so that this doesn't, immediately go again if you're still holding down the A button when the overlap is done.
It's beautiful.
It gives you time to release.
Yes. Okay. Well, oops. That should be hand. I was like, why isn't my code working right? Yes. Oh my gosh. Unsigned Unreal is the exact thing that I was doing. It's like, same brain. Okay, so that's good. So okay, sprite data chord. What's the sprite measure? Okay, get last answer. And then temp sprite. Oh, right. I didn't do anything with my thing. How silly of me. Okay, so let's do the thing we got this for, which is set the text to be the chord of the button. So it's going to be a string, and it's going to be this data chord. Wait, yeah, okay. Now it's going to work. No question about it. And we'll move on.
Beautiful.
Okay, let's get rid of that silly say. Wait, did I really get rid of the say? Sprite say. This one. Okay, now how do we want to do the recording? Okay.
I think that you should just have a record button. It should give you a countdown. 3, 2, 1. And then we'll just record the start time. And every time they press the button, we'll record the time again. And then we can just subtract to get, what the beat is.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna put this here, and it's gonna be like a not tall, that tall, and it's gonna be white, and we'll draw onto this later. And then we're going to set the position, set the left, record area left. I can do the math. Okay, So that's 30 wide and it's 21. Then 21 minus 15 is 10 is 6. Excellent. We're so great at math. Okay, and then we're going to make the record button. Make new variable. Record button. This is going to be like UI. No, who cares? No. It's going to be record area. It's going to be a capital R. And then this is going to be record button. And
one of these days, we're going to have to make an extension that's just like UI.
I want this so badly.
Make a bunch of buttons, and here's the text you put on them, and then they do this when they get clicked on, and this sprite is your cursor.
Yes. Big fan of this idea. How do buttons look? Do they look like that?
Yeah, they look like that.
Sure. Okay, let's give it a sheen so it's very tempting to click on, and then we're gonna just leave it as that because this is.
Oh my gosh, Vivian does the sheen on the opposite side that I do.
What? That's the best place to put the sheen. I'm gonna give it like a black.
I disagree.
What? But Richard, we don't have time to squabble about this. We have to come together as a team today.
Yeah, but I don't like it.
I think it's great. Shannon, where do you put the sheen?
Shannon.
I do the same side as Vivian.
Woo! Okay, let's position it. Oh, we'll put a play button there, up there too someday. Okay, someday, I mean today. It's gonna be finished today. Move it down a bit and then we're good to go. What time is it? Oh, it's only 32. Okay, that's fine. Okay, then when we click the record button, okay, now we have classic, situation. Let's just copy the overlaps thing again because I like that. It worked nicely on overlaps. Here we go. Of hand and what? The record button. And then if a button is pressed, oops, and then get rid of this, and we're going to put a new variable here. New variable is recording. Set is recording. I want that one.
Yes, unsigned agreement. That's exactly what I meant. And I think what we could, he was giving some instructions on like how you could do the extension. And I think that you could do it two ways. We can make it so that like just based on where the buttons are, we'll do like a tab order and we'll outline them. So you can like, press left and right to select. And then we could also make it like this sprite is my cursor. And then, when they press the A and the cursor is over it, it'll select it.
Richard, you have so much time during today's stream.
That is a more than one stream extension.
Okay. Man, I really can't see that dumb button behind the computer. Okay, we have the recording arm, and then we're going, what if I just give it a velocity? And then I just hope it works.
What are you giving it a velocity for? Oh, you're like actually gonna put some dots on the thing. Maybe before you put dots on the thing, we could just like get to the actually do the
what?
Like recording of intervals.
Oh. I was thinking, okay, this is what I was thinking. We would just look at the sprite image and then based on how wide it is, play the note. Oh, but that would articulate instead of.
I think that might be some complicated math.
Okay. Sure. Okay, so instead we're going to have. Okay, so my hope was we wouldn't have to do anything with data structures. We could just draw it and then use the image as the one source of truth. But instead we're going to do the responsible thing, TM, and then we're gonna record intervals. Okay, so Richard, run me your plan again, because I wasn't listening the first time, in case you couldn't tell.
Okay, so all you got to do is you got to set a variable which is start time.
Mm-hmm.
And then every time, in an on A button pressed, every time they press A, you add current time milliseconds to an array. The thing that's in the game category.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's it. You know, you can figure out the time when everything should play by just subtracting that time that's in the array from the beginning time. That gives you the offset.
So we don't want to have like different lengths of it. I feel like you could have like the on A button pressed, but then do we need to record when it's on A button released too?
You could do that too.
Okay. Yeah, we gotta pare down the features. Let's just do press for rhythm, and it's just gonna be a quarter note. So, okay. So is recording to true.
I mean, it wouldn't be that hard. You could just do the exact same thing when it's released. And then we'll just treat it like every, even entry is the press and every odd entry is the release.
Oh.
What's wrong with the image plan?
You're going to have to calculate the velocity of the recording arm and then map that into where the pixels are.
Also,
the time.
You don't have to guarantee that it's exactly the same. You could just play back.
Is my way really that complicated?
No, Vivian, you should do this. You've already started. But
yeah, Richard has, it's like one of those the toys that you wind up and it's like, and then Richard has put me down. I'm already walking down this way, but I feel free to speculate on other ways.
Yeah, I just didn't see. I also don't know music things, so I didn't see what was.
Is this music or is this?
Rhythms, beats, and
music.
measures.
Oh, okay.
We're just literally just recording the time of events and then playing them back at the same time.
This is a time game for the time jam. It's based on time. Mm-hmm. Okay, if recording, then we're going to add it to the end. Add value to the end.
You do it with the image, right? So you'll make it so you're putting down the pixel while you're going down. Then you're going to have to, every time you hit a pixel, you're going to have to calculate how many pixels are ahead. You're going to have to look ahead and then set that to be the duration.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the code's going to end up being a lot more complicated.
Yeah.
You just color the pixel that you're on.
Yeah, but when you're playing back.
Pressed.
When you're playing back.
Yeah, so when you're playing back, you have an on-game update that each, interval reads a chunk of the pixel of the image, right? Like 4 pixels, and it goes colored, not colored, 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 colored. Well, right?
I think maybe the difference is if you have a chunk that's 4 wide, you want to be da, but if we do it that way, it'd be da, da, da. Yeah.
I see.
And I don't really know. Yeah. That's Shannon. I was on the same page as you. That's what I thought I was gonna do. But Richard is a seer.
It's true.
What is a play button? Can it just say play?
It's like an arrow.
Make it green.
Okay. I guess it's just not as iconic as a record button. Get rid of this one. That's fine. We don't have time for these tiny details. Play button. Position 434. Let's see. It's a little bit. They're cozy, but
Looks great.
Let's push.
They're so shiny.
Oh yeah, very shiny. Very, very, very wanting to press. Okay, maybe I should make a circle on the record button too. No time. Okay, so then So when do we decide to stop recording? Let's just say after a certain amount of time, we just stop. And we'll bring in the timers extension for that. Yeah, we can do the math of the tempo later. It'll be fine. We still have a lot of things to do. Okay. After this one.
You don't need the tempo.
I know, but I'm just, thinking ahead. Wait, what am I doing? Measure? No, this is not the right one. It's this one. Okay, after Okay, let's do 4 seconds because then our tempo is 60 and then it'll be easy to think about maybe. No, let's do 2 seconds because 4 seconds is so long. Oh my goodness. Is recording to false. And then that's fine. Okay. And then let's do a sprite of kind play button. Let's just get the playback going and then we're just going to see if it works. Okay. Oh my gosh. I feel like this is going to be difficult. Okay. Is playing to true and not is playing. Oh man. Okay. And then we're going to do 4. Okay, let's look at what things we have in the play tone for. Okay, let's play it for
that half beat takes in a milliseconds.
Okay.
The half beat converts into milliseconds. So you can just put in the recording, you can just loop through the array and then do subtraction between the next item and this item.
Oh, okay, sure. So loop through the array for okay, sure. So we have length of array. Our array is something that's very sensical. What did I call it? Recording. Yes, it's recording. Of course. Did not have to think twice about that. Okay, -1. Okay, we're gonna play some note. For how long is it gonna go? It's gonna go.
So, yeah, probably the easiest way to do this is to do in timers. There's a separately do. Well, not separately do. There's a after whatever do. And then what you do is you take your start. You just subtract the time, the current value, by the start time, and then just put the playtone inside.
Oh, playtone doesn't stop? Block?
Playtone does stop, but you'll have to do some math otherwise. But if you do it this way, everyone will just be queued up at the right time, and they'll all play.
Oh, Richard has been thinking. I see you've been using your brain. Better watch out the mileage of that thing.
Not that timestamp start. You want the timestamp start when they press the record button. Yeah.
Let's see, which direction is it? It's this one. Yes. Okay. Get value at index. Oops. Put you in here. Okay. So we got index. What is this? This is recording. Should have named that something better. And then we're going to play a note. And then what is it going to be? It's going to be math. Get value at index. No. Yes, math index minus. This is going to be index +1 minus this. Index +1. Unless if it's the last one, then we're gonna have to deal with that. Oops, that's the wrong direction. This one. Okay. And if it's the last one. Okay. I'm just going to do an if. If. Or. Heck. Let's just do set recording to false. But before we do that, let's add the time to the end. And then here, let's do length of the array -2. Then we don't have to do an if. Yep. Okay. Now here is the question. We're going to make a function. And the function is going to be get note. And we're going to put in a measure. Is that how you spell measure? Yes. Okay. We're going to pass this in. Get note. Whoops. We need to return something. And then we're going to get note. So first we got to decide what measure it's in. So let's make a thing that's the length of the recording. And by thing, I mean variable. Recording length. and then it's going to be 2000. And then we're going to do this. Oops. We're going to do this. And then this one, it's going to be the time it is subtracted. Okay. It's going to be...
So it's going to be this, the subtracted time divided by the recording time divided by 4. Right?
Divide by the recording time? Shouldn't it just be...
You have 4 measures, right?
Mm-hmm.
So each measure is are you just recording one measure, or are you recording all your measures right
all
now?
Your measures.
Okay. So there's 4 measures. The entire time is 2 seconds. So each one is 500 milliseconds long, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what you want to do is you want to take whatever the current offset is. So if we're like a second and a half in, divide that by 500. That tells us we're in measure 3.
Divide by...
So it'll be the recording time divided by 4.
The recording, time divided by 4, and then take that divide, and then mod.
And get the floor of that.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Recording length divided by 4, and then we're going to floor.
Yeah.
Floor? No.
It's in the round one.
Who knows? It's a fun mystery. Floor. Okay, and then it's going to be this divided by that. Floor. Okay, that's our measure. Easy. And then now get the note. So, okay, let's do another variable. No, we're not going to do, everything's going to be in the key of C. It's a classic key. Nobody can complain about this. Oh man, what time is it? Okay, 47. Sure. So, measure. So let's first get the measure representation, the sprite, and it's going to be in our arrays, get value at. It's going to be called temp measure. No, this measure. Yep, I'm happy with that. And it's going to be list. What list? It's going to be measure buttons, get value at this. And we're going to get the chord, make a variable. We're just going to put in a big if. No, we're going to put in a variable. Okay. The chord. And the chord is going to be this measure, get the value as a string of this measure. And it's going to be chord. And if. And we're just going to make a big if statement. I'm sure there's like a good way to do this, but we don't care. We are doing it the fast way. Okay, where's the equals? Equals if the chord is equal to 1. If the chord is equal to, what other chords did we put in? Nope. Position text? Nope. This one? Yes. Okay. Let's just copy this for reference. It's going to be thrown away. Okay. We got this. We got a 4. We got a 5. Otherwise, it's 7. Okay.
We do kind of have hash tables, but not in blocks.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Inside Arduino pointed out that a hash table would be much faster.
Ooh.
True. But we don't have that in blocks.
New variable. Okay, this is going to be 1 chord notes. Okay, we're going to use Richard's shiny new block, and it's going to be lookup new. No, this is easy. It's the 1 chord. So the root is C. We're going to do octave 1, and then semitone 0. That's C. And then we're going to do...
Do you want to do like octave 3?
Oh, yeah, sure. Let's do 4. That's not 4. Let's do 4. Okay, 4. And then, okay, so C. Okay, a major chord is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 4 semitones up. It's a major third and then a minor third. So then we also have one that's 1, 2, 3, 3 up. Okay, easy. That's C. Okay, and the 4 chord is F. And I think it's just the same. Let's just copy these in. If they're all major chords, they'll all be the same, just the different bass note. 5 is G.
Yeah, it's just going to be the different root.
Easy, easy. Psh, psh, we thought this was going to be a hard thing.
Are those last two supposed to be the same? Sorry, I don't know what these words mean.
No, they're not. Thank you, Shannon.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, Shannon. Okay. And then...
So the way to think about this is an octave is 12 semitones. All right. So a semitone is a key on a keyboard, on a piano. Yeah. So every octave you count 12 up. Then you have the root note, which is like C would be like, I don't remember. Is that like the third? No, that's the first in the octave. You start at C. Yeah. And then the semitone is going to be like how many keys to go up past that to get the note you have. Does that make sense? The thing I'm trying to say is basically you.
Oh yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, this is no worries.
I guess they don't need to be all different variables, but you know, 4 chord notes.
It's going to be way easier if you make them all the same variable, because then at the end of this if statement, you can just do the pick random ones.
Good call, good call. That's new variable, chord notes. Chord notes, chord notes. This stream, after all, is about high efficiency. Chord notes, chord notes, chord notes, and the random value from chord notes. Then let's just do this. Well, and then maybe at the end.
You just want to do like another after and then put in the recording time.
Okay, after, yes, recording. Which one is it?
No,
recording, this one, recording length.
Yeah.
Phew. Okay, is playing to false. And we haven't tested any of the sound yet. Let's make it a bit quiet first. For safety. Set volume. Okay, here. 20 is pretty good, I think. Okay.
20 is the default.
Yeah. Let's push the record button. We don't know if it's doing anything. And we don't know when it's done. Why don't we give us some indication? Yeah, good call. Record button after recording length. Okay, let's set. Okay. Set the record button image to be. It's good enough. And then otherwise we set it back.
Is this a face?
Yeah. I was gonna make it be like pressed in, but then you know. There's no time for that. Okay. Oh. We gotta do.
Wait, now it's done.
Easy fix. Take the hand, put it somewhere else on the screen.
Yes. Let's put it as far away from the record button as possible. Over here. Please. Okay. Okay. Record button. Ooh, this might be unmute site. Maybe that's why it didn't work. Okay, let's do the same for the play. Oops. Play. Please don't say it's because I didn't call my function. Please don't say it. Okay, I called my function. Nice. Okay, is playing to false. Let's change the sprite image. Set image. What time is it?
And save the note that it's playing.
Oh, I like that. Okay. Sprite image to be. We don't have time.
Yeah, just leave it.
Green stands for play. Okay, and then, okay, and then here we'll do the sprite say. Sprite say. And then what's sprite? It's going to be the hand sprite. And what's it going to say? It's going to say, oh, okay. Let's have its variable.
You can just have it say the note. It'll say the frequency, but
It'll be something different, though. Because it's random. I guess it doesn't really matter, but...
oh, yeah, you're right.
Okay,
And then put in a short time for the say.
Okay, let's do it. It's gonna work, even though it didn't work before. Oops. Let's pretend I didn't click that. That's interesting.
So it was playing, right? Hey, I got a question for you. Can you go back to your playtone code? Yeah, right there. And scroll over a little bit. Okay. So you're doing recording get value at index +1 minus recording get value at index. Okay. And you have an on button pressed where you're putting the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you put in an on button released where you're putting the time again?
Oh, I thought we were just gonna, continuous notes. No. I'll do that. Good call. On button released. Oh, but then we'll have to change the other code.
Change the drop down.
What?
You can make a parallel array, and then you just subtract the two.
Oh.
Could do that. Oh, yeah, that's better.
Genius. Okay. Then let's do. We don't have time. It's even less time than ever before. New variable. Note n times. It's gonna be an empty array. And let's see. Where is my on a button press? Oh my gosh. Okay. Format code. Collapse
right
blocks. Sorry.
You're right at it.
Was that? Okay, on a button press, but instead of press, it's release. Instead of recording, it's going to be that crazy variable that I can't remember.
Note in times.
Thank you. Note. It's alphabetical. Note in times. Okay, and then on our playback, it's going to be on sprite of play. Oh, I'm so glad I put that first. Okay, and then instead of this -2, it's going to be -1. Oh, also, let's get rid of. Okay, so I did this hack before where I just added one to the end. Let's get rid of that. That's silly.
No, you still want that, but you want to be in the note ends. If they're still holding down the A button when it ends.
Oh, yes. Okay, we're gonna put it at note, which is above R, Okay, note end times.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
And that's good.
Okay, so -1. That's right. And instead of this, it's gonna be recording at. Wait, no. Which one is it? No, play note. Yeah. Sure. Okay, it's recording. Okay. So it's going to be recording end time. Nope, it's called note end times. So glad we have.
Value at index minus. Yeah. Perfect.
Okay. Now, it's going to play.
Can you just make it play a sound? Or maybe make it say now, we know that it's putting in the right frequency. So make it say what the time is now, and we'll see if that looks right.
Okay.
Okay, so just take out the note and put in that subtraction you have.
Yeah? Nope.
Not there.
Here.
Perfect.
I see. Okay. Why is this, Nan? Note end times. Is it not recording? Wow. Well, it's 2 o'clock, so what's happening is a big mystery that you'll have to tune in again to find out why it's happening. Or maybe we'll fix it off stream, and then it's just a pleasant surprise. So I'm Vivian. I have not been confused one time during this whole stream, and my code is beautiful, and I'm at Livestream on the MakeCode forums.
I'm Richard, and I'm noting that the recording button image did not change back, and that might be part of the problem. At Richard on the MakeCode forum.
I'm Shannon. @Chicago on the MakeCode forums.